as the captain of accountability, there will be many court cases that I will be filing against individuals and governments and institutions because it's who you want. You don't want the doctor of humanics, you want the captain of accountability. When I take a government to court, or even when I don't, like let's say I'm just taking the mailman to court for putting my mail at the wrong place or something like that. And again, it's ridiculous, this idea, but let's go with this. The first thing I'm going to do with any judge in Canada is request evidence from them on where they stood in this modernity, this time of history, when it comes to Canada supporting Israel, that has been, by the highest international court, deemed to be unlawful in their occupation. Now, let's say the judge provides evidence from their Facebook or our media platform, or let's say they say we are not supposed to comment on that publicly. Well, I would ask them to do it in the courtroom there, and I would say I'm okay to hear it off the record. Now, if they don't say that they condemn it, that they condemn their own governments turning our culture less and less into a republic, then of course that judge is not fit to take on my case. And of course, if they insist on doing so, I would be arresting them for obstruction of justice. Now, I have the confidence to do this, and I would prepare by doing the right kind of research to do this. And it's very important. We live in a time of history that is catastrophic when it comes to our lack of ethics and morality. So it is very important that when I go to the highest forum, supposedly in Canada, to seek justice, that justice be proven to be possible. If it is not, then I will be walking out. I will say I require evidence you are not providing, that this court is not compromised. And one simple way is connecting it to the reality of the human condition with statements and just a screenshot from your Facebook if you have denounced things that your government has done, your government being your employer at a higher level, then I'm sorry, but you can't take on my case. Now, let's say the judge did denounce. Then I would require, after that, because they could fit as a judge, I would require after that that their employer provide evidence that, let's say, we supported Israel in this way, but not the occupation. Let's say the prime minister says this, or the government as a whole. Then I would say, well, provide evidence that you are certain that whatever aid you sent was used for innocent people in Israel who somehow needed this support. And it didn't go, let's say, to help support the illegal occupation of other territories based on the highest court of criminal law that we abide to in Canada.